watch them fly. Away.
You guys know what that song's about? It's about aliens. We're the aliens, man. We're the savages. We're the savages.
Wait, man, that song's about that?
Yeah, man, that song's about that, man.
About aliens?
Yeah, man, you didn't know that? This country is founded. It was founded by people who were into aliens, man. George Washington, man, he was in a cult. And the cult was into aliens, man. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, man, they were way into that type of stuff, man.
George toked weed, man.
Absolutely, George toked weed. Are you kidding me, man? He grew fields of that stuff, man. That's what I'm talking about. Fields.
He grew that shit up in Mount Vernon, man.
Mount Vernon, man, he grew it all over the country, man. He had people growing it all over the country, you know? The whole country back then was getting hot. Let me tell you, man, because he knew. He was on to something, man. He knew that it would be a good cash crop for the southern states, man. So he grew fields of it, man. But you know what? Behind every good man, there's a woman. And that woman was Martha Washington, man. And every day George would come home, she'd have a big fat bowl waiting for him, man, when he come in the door, man. She was a hip lady, man. And she was real cool too. She'd harvest the crops, man. That's what I'm talking about. She'd put in the bushels and stuff and sell it, you know, because they had to, you know, make ends meet and stuff. I mean, did you ever look at a dollar bill, man? There's some spooky stuff going on a dollar bill, man. Yeah. I mean, and it's green too.
Welcome to the sewers, everybody. This is Nick the Rat Radio. I'm Nick the Rat, coming to you live from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. It is July 3rd, 2019. 2019. I said 2019, right? Yeah. We have a great show for you tonight. We have fireworks going off. We have, beer. I don't know what else you could really ask for. How about music and news and voicemails and a whole bunch of good stuff. So it's going to be a great night. I know that for sure. Tonight's going to be kind of loosey-goosey. We're going to have open lines so you can be able to call in. I'm going to probably open them up pretty soon. We're going to be talking about our Lord and Savior, George Washington, tonight. Mainly. That's going to be the main nugget. That's going to be a very important stuff there. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at all my levels going off because had a little issue. There was the Windows, like a new update, kind of fucked shit up. So, we're going with it. Everything works fine. So it's going to be good. It's going to be fine. I don't think we're going to do an art giveaway because I still have this old art that I had to give away. So I'm sorry. Maybe next week we'll start that back up. Probably not next week. Probably like 2 weeks from now. Very typical of Windows. Jeez, there's a lot of fireworks going off over here. You could also, you could send me a voicemail right now if you want to get on the show, 917-719-5923, or you could send me an email at nick@nicktherat.com. Just put in the title Gas Blast. I won't dox you, bro. And I'll read whatever you write, even if you write negative reviews about Amazon products or something. But there's a lot to learn tonight about Senor Washington. And I can't wait to tell you some stuff. Some of it's really super secret that I learned today that you have no idea is true. But it's true. I'm going to tell you right now, it's true. Because I would never lie to you. Because I love my listeners. And the truth will set you free. Well, these fireworks are crazy out here. Let's just start the show off with a cool song. And then we'll get into other things, and we'll have a great time tonight. I hope you didn't have work coming up tomorrow. I hope you don't have work tomorrow. It's a federal holiday. So I guess you could go rob a store or something. Nobody will be able to catch you because everybody's on. Nobody's working. Don't listen to me. That's not true. Let's listen to our first song, Quinn Payne, Sunday Morning Synthwave.
Gotta do that shit. You gotta get fucked up.
You're building a rat ship here.
I am Ratman.
Hi, everybody. That was not what I expected to happen. That was Quinn Payne Sunday Morning Synthwave. All this music you can find on SoundCloud. It's all CC BY 3.0. It's all good to go. And I just want to say thanks to all the creators out there for putting out free music. It really tickles my pickle. I got my synth vocoder thing working sorta, even though It's a little weird. Let's see if I can do something here. What is this?
Welcome back to Nick's Ride.
So you could like do some crazy stuff like that. Hey, we could,
Welcome back to Nick's Ride.
it sounds all weird. I also got this other synth thing hooked up over here. I learned how to play Happy Birthday, at least part of it, I think. Yeah, so, just wanted to show off my talents. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. But somebody that is filled with talent is Strange Luck, or Stranger Luck. He's totally hooked up the sewer systems to talk to the IRC, to the Discord, to the Twitch chat. So everybody, yeah, it was pretty flat there. What are you gonna do? That's I picked a bad. What is this? Run, Logan, run. This is Logan's Run. Oh, it's just weird sounding. I don't know what the hell that is. Either way, we're not here for me. We're here for you. Now you might be wondering, Nick, this is the Paranormal Podcast talking about strange stuff. Why are you talking about George Washington? Well, there is a couple of things that you might not know about George Washington. I found out that he might not even have been the first president. John Hanson might have been. John Hanson was the president of the Continental Congress. He served as the nation's first president, not George Washington. It's true. Don't go to Snopes. They lie on Snopes. So yeah, whenever somebody says, "Oh, the first president was George Washington," there's a reason why we say George Washington was the first president, and it might be because of his wife. This might become a little controversial here, but the woman behind the man was maybe stronger and more powerful than we were led to believe. I don't know if I should just jump right into it right now, right away. Maybe I should just tease at it, because the tease is always good. And I don't want to just spoil the whole show, because the thing that I have to say about George Washington's wife is the big avocado in the elephant's anus. And I don't want to just squirt that out all over you right now. I just want to keep that. I want to keep that in there for a little bit. But she was a very powerful woman. I guess I could tell you this other fact here. Have you ever heard that you should not snort coke using a dollar bill? Well, it's because every time you do that, you shouldn't do that anyway. Cocaine is a very bad drug. Never do that. But if there are coke users in the world, tell them not to use the dollar bill. Because every time you do it, it powers up George Washington's demonic soul, and he might come back to Earth, cause the apocalypse, and take over mankind. So that's why you're told not to use dollar bills to inhale drugs with. Doesn't have to only be coke, any type of drug. Any kind of powder. That includes pixie sticks. So do not crack open pixie sticks and use dollar bills, because you're going to power up his demonic soul. True story. Not lying. As I said before, we do have a phone line, which I'm not going to go to right now. But we also have a gas blast. Basically, if you email me. So let me just open up my email and see if I have any gas blasts. Because it's always an interesting part of the internet. You never know what somebody's going to send you. I received a couple of dick pics, and I appreciate it. I just want to say thank you for that. That's always good. Whoa. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. We got a couple. Thank God. If it wasn't for you people, I wouldn't have a show. You know, I'm trying to say, like, basically, I milk the public to make the show for me, and I kind of just repeat what they say. It's a really clever way to not be creative. Hey Nick, Mike here. Happy 4th. I'm planning on blowing up a ton of shit tonight. Fuck yeah, America. Gotta love this shit. Too bad you live in a hippie blue state where they don't let you have any fun. Love, Mike Rochstinks? Oh, I shouldn't really say your name on the air. I'm sorry. I'll probably edit that out. Sorry, Mike. Well, you know, yeah, we used to be able to blow stuff up. I remember being a young little baby rat running around the streets of New York. I was lighting off M80s and fire bottle rockets and ladyfingers and that weird demonic growing poo like a snake. That was weird. Yeah, you gotta like go to Pennsylvania. You gotta go out there and blow up their wilderness and hope that bears don't get you. It does kind of suck. What was his name? That stupid, not president. Giuliani ruined it for everybody. I guess he saved a couple fingers though, because I'm sure people did get hurt there. I look lonely in Discord? What are you talking about? Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Reading the chat is good for people that are also in the chat, but it doesn't make good for podcast. Maybe. I don't know. That's fine. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I do have a voice. No, I don't know. I'm not going to go to the voicemail. I mean, I'm going to open up the phone lines pretty much right away. I'm just going to open them up. I think I fixed the fucking ringing issue that I always had. So, phone lines are open. If you want to call me and talk about George Washington, freedom, the 4th of July, or fatanas, what are they called? Falafels? Anything that starts with an F. George Washington. Give me a call and we can talk about it. We do have Zindu though, but I gotta make a hole to put old stuff in. So let's make that hole and throw that in there. And let's listen to Zindu.
Greetings, everybody. This is Zindu. It looks like today's biggest news is Facebook and Instagram went down. Oh my god, I was trying to take pictures with cat ears on my penis to send it out to all the sexy humans out there. And I couldn't do it. The pages weren't loading, the images weren't loading, it was slow, it was just sluggish. It's still going on right now, I think. Let me check my Instagram account over here. It's Zindu for Hot Earthlings. That's my username right there. Yeah, it's still broken. Yeah, the weird thing is, like, if you go to it on the website and you're looking at people's pictures, there's like metadata, like, oh, there's outdoor pictures here. There's a picture of food. There's a picture. It's very strange. I was looking at that. I was a little creeped out because they said that my penis was actually a foot. Ew. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. So I might have to go kick Mark Zuckerberg's ass a little bit later tonight. But they said that they were doing some routine maintenance and shit got foobarred. So hopefully it'll be back soon so all you losers out there can look at pictures of people again instead of just going outside to look at people. Because we know how fucking painful that could be. Also, Twitter was having issues with DMs, but nobody ever DMs me anyway. I don't care. So I didn't even notice that issue. Let's see, anything else? That's the biggest news there is, pretty much. So come back next week. I'm just joking. There's more news coming up, but I thought that was a pretty big one for today. It might just be Facebook and the Zucky fuck putting spy tools, like upgrading the spy tools in their system, and something happened. So next time you log on, make sure to put on pants. Zindu!
Time Tamer. Betag. What a weird name. Betag? Bethagimul?
Fuck that shit!
head, motherfucker. I thought I told you one time, I'll tell you 16 times. Stop blasting that monkey bullshit up from the sewer. You trampling my HS signal down to Mexico. I can't get my slave labor toast made. I can't get my signal down there because you're trampling my motherfucking signal. I can hear that shit coming up to the...
Those veins are putting out!
Next to ride!
Welcome back to Nick the Rat.
Welcome back. That was Bathog Time Tamer. Senor Washington. All right, let me lay down some more facts that you probably have no idea about, Mr. Washington. Wait, is that Ducky? Are you in here, Ducky? It's like Ducky's in the studio, but he's being nervous.
Hey, man, what are you doing over there?
Hey everybody, this is Ducky. He's
He's in the
open hole.
You heard about what's his name? George Washington, the new one, right? They replaced him.
They replaced him. He's
Yeah,
dead.
I'm gonna push the talks. I'm a little lazy. No, a dude named Albert Weishaupt.
Albert
I think I'm pronouncing
Weishaupt?
that right.
What is?
Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing that right. He's some Bavarian dude. He created the Illuminati. He's responsible for the French Revolution. But he before he did that, he came and took over George Washington's spot, man. If you look at a $1 bill, that's not a picture of George Washington.
Are you trying to say that the person on the dollar bill is a German guy?
I think he's like a German Jew or something. He comes from Bavaria. He started the Illuminati, man.
This leads me right into actually what I was going to say. Did you know that George Washington was a Freemason? And the Freemasons and the Illuminati go tip to tip, pretty much. They're very close with each other. He actually became like a founder too. What is this?
No, no, you don't know. Yeah, no, he took over George Washington's spot over here. Like, if you look at a $1 bill, that's a picture of Adam Weishaupt. I don't think I'm saying that right. I don't. It's Weishaupt.
All right, let me look up fucking
Albert motherfucking Weishaupt.
Albert motherfucking Weishaupt. That's definitely a German name if I ever heard one before. So the guy on the dollar bill is not okay. Wait, hold on a second. Let me just lay down some facts for you. Washington entered the Order of the Freemasons in October 1752 at the age of 20. Upon joining the Friedrichsburg Lodge number 4 in Friedrichsburg,
He had already
Virginia.
been replaced.
Wait,
that was already Adam.
When
he'd already been replaced. By 52, he'd already been replaced.
Holy shit. So did the other guy, the German guy, he was the president?
Yeah.
This is a little weird then. Because that's weird. I could have sworn that George Washington was a dude. I didn't know he was replaced by a dude as a German dude. Playing the
Well,
dude
it's
be
weird.
the
You like you
other
look at like photographs of like or not photo whatever they had back then of Washington, and you compare it to this guy Albert Weishaupt.
Yeah, and it's the same thing.
You could see this like when they made the change. Yeah, the guy on the $1 bill is that Illuminati guy.
Do you know what I always found weird? The Washington Monument, was that modeled after George Washington's penis? Like, what is that? Because it doesn't look like George Washington. Did he have like a really pointy?
Satanic symbolism.
It's a satanic.
That's all
symbol?
that is.
Does it have anything to do with George
cool.
Washington? It does. It's a memorial to George Washington.
Well, he started the Albert Weishaupt started the Illuminati. Man, if you do your research, like he was the progenitor. Is that a word?
Is that like a janitor? A very good janitor? A pro janitor?
Okay, man.
We'll look into this. We'll look into the German.
I'll give you the whole story if you want, dude. He was born on May 1st, 1776.
Yeah.
The Order of the Illuminati was born. The Illuminati was a perfect storm of Freemasonic, banking, and religious interest. Okay, their primary goals were to abolish all monarchical government and patriotism, eliminate private property and inheritance, destruction of the traditional family, and eradication of all religion. So the Illuminati, this guy, yeah, George Washington, aka Adam Weishaupt, he was looking to do all that shit when he came to America, and killed George Washington and replaced him.
As a kid, though, he killed him as a kid? Because you said by the age of 20, George Washington was already switched.
Okay. Starting again on May 1st, 1776, the Order of the Illuminati was born. Right? He didn't get over here and take over George Washington's spot till. Let's see.
This is very strange stuff.
Not till 1793 did he come over and take over Washington's spot. I may have my dates wrong.
Do you think George's parents realized that he was switched?
I'm not sure his parents were alive. Back then, people didn't live that long. So I don't know.
Well, there's more to that story, too. But what about his wife, though? Wait, he didn't have that wife yet. So he was probably just like, oh, man. His dad died when George was 11. Oh, my God. Okay. So this German guy comes over, kills this guy, and switches him out. And then he takes over, and he takes away property from all the Americans. This is...
Yes, right.
Why are we celebrating the 4th of July? This
theory.
is crazy. This is...
I don't know.
Independence from Britain, but we're taken over by the Germans. But it's not even German. It's all the Freemasons. It's the Illuminati. It's a whole different beast. It's the New World Order.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, since you brought up the subject of George Washington, I had to share that knowledge with everybody.
No, I had no idea.
May or may not be true.
There's more information. Okay, well, did you know this? George Washington had 100 slaves, and he was like, I don't like slavery, but I'm gonna keep these slaves until I die. That sounds like some Illuminati shit.
Yeah. Nowadays they just inject like infant blood.
He probably did some satanic stuff with those slaves. Do you know Marcia Washington? Is that her name? Marcia? Marcia?
I think it was Martha.
It wasn't Marcia?
With a TH. Yeah.
Martha. Do you know anything about her? I know.
Yeah.
I know some stuff about her.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want to give that nugget up yet. Well, let's listen to a voicemail really quick.
All right, I'm gonna let you go.
All right, man. Whatever.
Check you out later.
Okay. I'll be here. We're gonna listen to a voicemail really quick, and I'll tell you all about Marta in a little bit. But yeah, he had slave. He was like, this is making more sense now. Because a person that has slaves and says they don't like to have slaves, but has slaves, probably liked having slaves. Otherwise, he wouldn't have had them. And he's like, oh, I died. You guys are free. Why didn't you free him while you were alive, jerk? It doesn't make any sense. Where's my voicemail? Voicemails. Let's see if this works.
This is an important message from Pioneer Credit Recovery. This is
Mrs. Smith.
The law requires that we notify you that this is a debt collection company.
Hold on one second. Let me play through the other thing, because I definitely have a sound issue going on, but it should come through nice and loud through here. Oh wait, hold on. It's not going to come through nice and loud through there until I do this other thing. I got all these buttons. God damn, it's not easy being greasy. No, that didn't work. Now it should work. No.
Message from Pioneer Credit Recovery. This is
Mrs. Smith.
The law requires that we notify you that this is a debt collection company. This is an attempt to collect a debt, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose. Call us back today at
1-888-287-0317.
Thank you.
I'm not in debt. I promise. I hope not. Let's go to a song really quick. We're gonna come back. We're gonna learn more about Mr. Weisberg's takeover of the world. But did he? Or was it really Marta, dreamy electronic onslaught? Wait, I should call that number? Let's see if I can call it. I don't know, it might not work. One 888-287-0317.
Thank you for calling Pioneer Credit Recovery Incorporated. Our office is currently closed. Please call back during normal business hours, Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Might be legit. Onslaught. Onslaught. One time I bought a hooker and I got onslaught. And then I got offslaught. That was dreamy electronic onslaught. What a weird word. Onslaught, that means to kill a lot of stuff, right? Like onslaught. Got a moth or something in here. What is that? A fierce or destructive attack. Onslaught. Sounds like a weird deli meat. Give me a bun, 2 slices of onslaughts, and some mayo, please. We are back to Nick the Rat Radio. I just want to say thank you to all the donators to the show, all the supporters. If you would like to show support, go to nicktherat.com. Just go to nicktherat.com and click donate, and there's a PayPal button somewhere. And you can either subscribe for $4.20, or you can just throw me a stack of cheddar. Cheese. And I will graciously accept it and give 1/3 of it to the government. Those bastards. See, that's what George Washington was doing, was he? He was setting up the thing. Did you know that George Washington was the only president without a political affiliation? This is true. He was not a Democrat. He was not a Republican. Those things didn't even exist back then. But he had no political party, nor did he want political parties to be part of a thing. Maybe that was just a lie. Maybe he was just like, oh, I'm going to pretend that I don't like political parties as they all set up over here. There shouldn't be political parties. There should just be fucking people helping people. 'Cause people help people. Yeah. He also had a house that he maintained, Mount Vernon. Or maybe Vernon was one of his slaves and he would just get on top of him. Give him the onslaught. Or something. Where am I? Oh, he thought political parties were evil. Yeah. There's also some other things that we know about him. He was the only president that was unanimously elected, meaning all of the state representatives voted for him. Everybody voted for this guy. Maybe it was because he was German. Or maybe it was because he was setting up the Illuminati. And all these rich politicians were like, oh yeah, we need this in place. And then after that, we're just going to fuck around and pretend that we don't like each other while we're actually two heads of the beast or something. We should listen to Zindu. Where's the Zindu to get in there? Did we listen to this one? We might have heard this. I don't know. If we did, I'll stop it.
Greetings, Earthlings. Zindu here. It looks like, Oyo Moyo 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 Moyo. What is that shit called? Oi Mui 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 Mui. I feel Japanese saying that. The giant freaking asteroid or whatever that passed by us, that was freaking all the people out. I don't know why it's back in the news, but it's hitting hard. All the scientists agree that it was probably not an alien spaceship.
No shit.
Well, la-dee-da. Like, I could have told you that. I know that's not a fucking alien spaceship. Hey, if it was an alien spaceship, why would it just fucking fly by in a straight path and not do anything weird? It was just using physics, going in a trajectory type manner over here. It was just went from, it went straight. It didn't do any weird loop-the-loops or shoot out any lasers or have any fucking weird energy patterns behind it. Why was this even a thing? Just because it was shaped like a cigar, it's like, oh wow. You know what it is, everybody? It was a rock. It's a fucking piece of space debris. It could have came from anywhere. Could have came from fucking oak tar for all we know. There's some pieces missing. I don't know where it is. Don't come calling. I don't know anything about it. So I don't know why this is back in the news. And scientists are saying, in the next 10, 20 years, there might be a whole bunch more objects flying past us. And if none of them look like oyo, moyo, 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 well, maybe it was aliens. So they keep going fucking back and forth with this. And I don't know why they're talking about it at all, actually. I'm sure there's tons of shit flying past us every day. And what? Relax, humans. Relax. Don't worry. My kind won't be here for another 10 to 20 years to take over and destroy the planet. Zindu, bye.
Yeah, Moyo thing is kind of weird. Big old weird rock flying through fucking space and shit. And they thought it was weird because it was like a flat rock that was spinning. Like, who cares? Why was that so weird? Zendu, you have a good point. Usually I'm on the I don't really know if I do agree with you tone or tip. But yeah. Yeah, there is an open hole in the sewer. If you jump into the Discord channel, you can just fucking talk to people. That's what I'm doing. Just talking to people. Let's play some advertisements. We need to generate money. I like money. I guess. I like health more than money. I wish you could... Billy Bones, come on into the Discord then. You just hop in there and start talking. You could just be annoying or whatever. I want nudes. Progo, send me some nudes, bro. Advertisements gonna make a lot of money.
Now that the government's been shut down, we're foreclosing hotels, houses, and all the places in the fucking world. If you want to move down to the sewer, you could. Just come on down to Nick the Rat's Sewer Extravaganza! You can buy a place in the sewer now. You can't pay for your mortgage or a loan or a government thing, or if you're a federal worker and you don't have any money, that's no problem. Come on down. We're taking applicants from left and right, and we're taking from up and down. If you're a woman, you're a man, you're gay, you're bisexual, you're LBGTQ, KPT, all good. Come on down to the Dock Sewer Extravaganza. We're selling all kinds of sewer condos filled with mayo and all the best condiments in the world. Limit one sewer dwelling per person, and we're not FDIC insured, so I hope you got a lot of money saved. Bye.
Friends, we all live in the sewer. In the shit. Shovel your way out of the shit. With this shovel. This is your shiny sewer shovel. 2 pipes thick, guaranteed. Shovel your way out of the shit and into the truth. Dig yourself out of the shit. $69.99. That's right. $69.99 plus shipping. Accept no substitutes. Get yours now.
Reflection. Men.
A computer is an educational device. It is in fact a direct reflection of your own imagination, your own intelligence, your own programming skills. And once you are given the freedom in which to create things and to see the immediate response on the screen, then it becomes a very enjoyable experience. You go on to involve yourself in many other things. To that end, there have arisen a number of users groups.
I dig this.
I have a son that's 15 years old, and I was trying to develop some kind of an interest in electronics. I am myself an electrical engineer, and interested in the computer field, and associated with change of technology, and I must get into it deeper.
It is, in fact, a direct reflection of your own imagination.
In the morning to you, sir. Nick the Rock.
Unmute that fucking tab.
To the question of, what is all this microcomputer and computer business going to do to our society? In the past, many things many levels of technology have stratified our society. I see computers, especially microcomputers, as creating a whole different manner of technology, or rather of society, in that there's going to be a vertical stratification in society. The computer is an educational device. It is in fact a direct reflection of your own imagination.
I have a son that's 15 years old, and I was trying to develop some kind of an interest in electronics. I am myself an electrical engineer, and interested in the field.
It is in fact a direct reflection of your own imagination. It is in fact a direct reflection of your own imagination, your own intelligence, your own programming skills. And once you are given the freedom in which to create things and to see the immediate response on the screen, then it becomes a very enjoyable experience.
Welcome back to Nick the Rat.
Welcome back to Nick the Rat, radio.com/send me your credit card number. We're talking about freedom. We're talking about George. We're talking about Marta. We're talking about time. By the way, last week we were talking about time travelers. And there were time crystals and gnomes and a lot of fucking with timeline. And the Dark Sewer lawyers have sent me a cease and desist to not mess with time travel. Apparently there are Time Lords out there that were pretty upset about the stuff that happened last week. I might have to go to court. I'm not looking forward to this. And I'm looking for a lawyer. I'm looking for a cheap lawyer. A good cheap lawyer. I don't know when exactly the court date is. They don't really tell you exactly what's going to happen. It just sort of happens sometimes. Especially with Time Lords. You can't trust these guys. People that are out of time, that don't have, like... Because... Do you know when you say, like, oh, I don't have the time for that, or something like that? It's not, you have no control over time. Time controls you completely. You are time's bitch. You're a slave to time. So when you think about freedom and all that stuff, you're sort of free, but you're not because time owns you. You're a slave to time. It's really weird. It's kind of sad, but life is overall pretty cool. Even though you're getting choked at by George Washington. Let's go back to him. Let's not worry about the Time Lords right now. It's almost the 4th of July. Currently, it is the 3rd of July. We got about 3 more minutes to go, and then we could start to really just blow some shit up. It's illegal to blow stuff up on the 4th of July, right? I think. It's like when you're supposed to go crazy and do your thing. Maybe I got another gas blast. Let me just check my email really quickly. Looks like we have another gas blast here. Hey Nick, Mike here again. I just drank a ton of whiskey and I'm listening to your show. Really makes you think. So happy you are expanding my mind. Love, Mike Rochstanks? Oh, fuck, I said his last name again. All right, I'll edit that out too. I really don't want to like dox people on my show, but if you write your name, I'm bound to read it. I had a couple drinks, so if you actually write your last name, I might read it. Please don't do that. I don't need the whole internet knowing who you are. Other things about Mr. George Washington. Let me look here. He kept over 100 slaves. He was said to dislike the institution, but accepted the fact that slavery was law. He also entered politics and was elected to Virginia's House of Burgesses in 1758. If that was him. Okay, we're getting to the main nugget here. But let's not get there yet. George Washington did die. I'm not going to blow up Marta's spot yet. We're not at that part of the show. But we're going to get to the creature that is Martha Washington. George Washington's last words was "'Tis well," but I think it was "Titswell." I think he had a well of tits. He just had so many tits. He had so many slaves. I wonder how many were female. Like, why do you need 100 goddamn slaves? What did this guy do? I don't even have a house cleaner for my sewer. I don't have one paid for slave. I'm my own slave. If I had 100 slaves, I could probably freaking live. I wouldn't even have to live. I would just... Okay, those 2 guys are my legs. Those 3 guys over there are my arms. And then I could even have people as fingers. Sorry about that. I'm not
Happy Freedom Day, Nick.
Oh, hey, you dug out your microphone.
I found a microphone.
Did the microphone want to be found?
So it appears.
Are you going to be blowing anything up tomorrow? Today?
No, I'm one of those responsible people and let everybody else blow their fingers off.
Well, you're not supposed to blow your fingers off. I've blown things up and I never lost a finger. I still have all 4 of them. Oh wait. 5.
Yeah, no Roman candles, but yeah, happy Freedom Day.
Oh, this just reminded me of something. When I was a wee rat, do you know sparklers?
Yeah, I've heard of sparkler bombs.
No, not the bomb. Just like the stick that you set on fire. Psst. Apparently, I was a retarded kid because I grabbed a sparkler after it was done, and I burnt my fingers. I remember that because I'm surprised I still have fingerprints actually.
Oh, you're trying to do that thing that Sir Bemrose wants to do and burn off his fingerprints so he can't be found while traversing the sewers.
He really wants to burn off his losing your fingerprints is good because you could evade the law, but if you're a fan of fapping, you're gonna lose that extra texture.
No, 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 no.
That's what I'm saying. I want to keep the texture there. I don't want to lose the grip. It's the grip, the tip. Wait, is there somebody else in here?
Yes.
Are you gonna blow anything up tomorrow?
It's illegal in my county. Suck it at my.
You could
It's
do
only
it.
illegal if you're caught.
That's true.
Well, there is an actual good chance you can get caught if you're in Bellevue now that they have that app down there.
There's an
I
app.
heard about that.
There's an app in Bellevue to catch people?
Yes, for fireworks between the hours of 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. If you hear fireworks going off, you can go into the app and either put in an address or you can put in a little dot of where they are, and it's being monitored by the police and the fire department.
Well, I've got 2 suggestions for you then. Wait till 4 in the morning, or just report people you don't like.
Oh, that's just Snitch City over there, Narc Town.
That sucks. Do you have any opinion on George Washington? Do you think he was a good guy? Do you think he was misunderstood, Illuminati, an alien, a lizard?
I think he was trying to grow bread in his hair with all that flour.
That's probably it's probably not very sanitary to have all that flour in your hair.
Yeah, it's not
Bacteria.
safe.
That's ugh.
I just read something about people trying to survive off flour and like swamp water on Siberia. Turn into this island. They call it Cannibal Island because they shipped all these people there, and thousands of people just died, and eventually they just ate each other. I'm gonna stop talking now.
That has nothing to do about George Washington. Unless George Washington ate people. I don't know. He might have been a cannibal.
That wasn't George Washington, though.
Well, no. Wait, what?
That wasn't George Washington.
It was Weisberg or whatever his name
No,
is.
not even him. Okay, so when he was younger, he went on a trip to, oh God, what was that place? Bermuda with his brother. Well, apparently Washington supposedly came back first and his brother came back later. But what if it was the other way around? What if Lawrence, his half-brother, took over in place of Washington? What if Washington was never president? It was his brother.
That's a great point. You know, back in the day, meaning before today, there was like no accountability. Like there's no cameras, there was no internet. You could probably kill 100 people and never be caught, or even known.
That's a great point. That's a great point. I'm saying like the whole Adam Weishaupt theory holds water to a
pretty
degree.
good. It is. It's because you could be whoever. Like it must be really easy to be somebody else back then. Like I could just be like, I'm Albert Einstein, and they're like, okay, sure. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm him. But then, yeah. So you think he pussied out? He's like, there's too much pressure. Like, oh man, Lawrence, they want me to be king. I don't know what to do. And Lawrence was like, I know what to do. And then he switched out. I'm kind of like, that's a good brother.
Well, it happened.
What?
So it was the body double before body doubles became a thing?
Yep.
So wait, did the German guy replace Lawrence, or did he replace George? I'm so confused now.
They were clones.
They cloned them. Let me see if I have any other weird facts about Washington here. The story of George chopping down his father's cherry tree is definitely true. 100% true. They have the tree, and it proves also not only George did that, but it also proves global warming because they were able to carbon date the heat of the rings and It was colder back then. Yeah.
Well, cherry pie is the greatest pie ever, and trees crave stuff.
I have to disagree with you there. Cherry pie is not the best pie. It's either apple or pumpkin.
But then why did George cut down the cherry tree?
Because he was being a dick.
That could be
What a terrible kid.
But that might have been Lawrence. Or it could have been Weissschneiser. Huh. Did you say cherry pie because of Twin Peaks?
No, but Twin Peaks and cherry pie do go together well.
They do. You guys want to hear some Zindu?
Yes.
Let's go for it.
Hoi hoi all. I got a good story for Nick right over here. Look at this one.
Yeah.
I was reading the Alaskan news. Wildlife officials are working to capture a rogue rodent sighted on a rat-free island off the coast of the southwest Alaska. Yes, they sent in strike teams to capture one rat. They were scared the rat might fuck up the... I don't understand this. Okay, rats, they live like, 2 years? How much damage could a fucking one rat do on this island? Like, sure, they might kill a couple birds or whatever, and then, oh boy, people can't hunt 3 or 4 birds that this rat killed or whatever. I don't even understand. But they sent out strike teams. They were fucking... They had cameras. They had traps. They had bait. They had... There was like fucking so many people trying to kill this one rat. And according to the release, biologists on the island had just finished working on other fieldwork projects for the day. Returning home, they received word the dead rat had been found by visiting birdwatcher. Woo! Yes, they found a dead rat on an island.
I mean, boo. What the fuck?
How did this... the biologists suspect that the rat died of poison that had recently been employed. Well, hey, just fucking... I read actually something pretty interesting about rat poison. I heard it's rat poison is basically ground up fiberglass, and a drug that causes your blood not to clot. So you might be like, what is this? I don't understand. So when the rat eats this stuff, and then they try to like squeeze under a fucking door or through your butthole or some shit, the fiberglass cuts them on the inside, and then the anti-coagulator coagulates, then they just die because they bleed out from the inside. It's pretty brutal, pretty bad. But it looks like they found this one fucking rat. I don't know how he got there. I don't know how people even spot one fucking rat on an... Oh, what is he? Was he fucking on a tree? People are bird watching. Why? How'd they find... I don't... Fucking weird shit. Anyway, that was a story just for you, Nick the Rat. One of your friends is now dead on St. Paul. Zindu.
That's fucked up, Zindu. It's not funny. She went down with the best of them. Oh, we actually have Adam Weishfap. Is this him? Is this the link? Let's see here. John Adam Weishfap, pronounced Weishau Petit. That could be him. He's got that little curly hair. What is this here? Adam Weishfap was born the 6th of February, 1748, in Ingolstadt, in Electorate, Bavaria. Okay, what the hell? The founder of the Illuminati. Holy shit. This is tripping me out now. Okay, well, we're going to go to a song really quick. And we'll be right back. Yasunari Mitsuda Chrono Cross soundtrack. Disc 1 calls Chrono Cross The Scar of Time. CalPal 8833. Does look like George. It might be him. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. This is Nick the Rat. We're talking about freedom. We're talking about George Washington. We're talking about how he was probably part of the Illuminati, might be really. But you didn't know any of that till now, did you? You probably learned so much tonight. Your mind's fucking boiling inside. We're gonna play a voicemail really quick because voicemails are good for ad revenue. No, it's not. It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul. I don't hear anything.
Masons in the back of my truck. It's gotten rained on and whatnot, and I just pulled up.
You win worst voicemail of 2019, caller. Sorry, but you won it. We got one more voicemail here. Not too many voicemails this week. Let's see what this says.
Happy 4th of July! I want your rat balls to explode in my mouth. Please.
All right, can do. Maybe after the show, I'll contact you and I'll give you a rat cream pie in the mouth. Okay, that's gross. Let's not go there. We're going to make money from advertisements, right? Hey, people, we have to make money down the sewer. If I'm not making money, then I can't make these episodes, right? Nobody's saying anything, so I guess I whatever. Okay, look. Just send me your cash. I'll still make there'll still be advertisements, okay?
You work hard. Don't you deserve to rest hard? Now you can be hard all day using the dark sewer lean stick. Made from recycled lumber found in the sewer, you can relax in style with the lean stick. It's like a chair you can carry with you everywhere you go. Style hard today with the dark sewer lean stick. Only $69.99.
What?
Has life been stressing you out? Do you feel underappreciated at work? Why not relax and stop thinking about how much your family hates you? And come on down to the Siren's Call Bath and Spa. Come on down to the Siren's Call Bath and Spa.
Come down to the Siren's Call Bath and Spa. Let us devour your soul. Tear your skin from your muscle. Gouge your eyeballs out of your skull. Boil and eat your meat off the bone at the Siren's Call Bath and Spa.
After answering the call, trust us, you won't be able to leave. 917-719-5923 for more info. Call now.
Welcome back to MrRatRadio.com/funtime cream pies. 4th of July blowing up like a cream pie button. Okay, what pie? We got a lot more show to come. Things are happening in the sewer. We're talking about Jorge Washington. How did he die when he said tits well? Well of tits. Well, everybody, this is I'm getting there. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to the thing you guys want to know. He died of a cold. Doesn't that sound like some bullshit? Who dies of a cold? I guess back then in the day, whatever day this was, whatever, I don't even know, but he died of a effing cold. Do you know who was there with him when he died of this cold? Marta. Marta was there with him by his side as he died. How did they try to cure this cold? Bloodletting. Okay. A, nobody does that shit. Number two, why would he agree to bloodlet if he has a cold? And then C, Marta was there over her dead, dying George Lawrence Weisserman Illuminati god and had nothing to say about it. And then George says tits well. Do you know what was under their house? Do you know about the Masonic Lodge? Do you know about Marta? I do. And I'm going to share this with you. After we listen to more Zindu. Maybe after that too. Wait, we probably heard this one. I think we heard this one. Who put this on?
Hoi hoi all. I got a good story for Nick right over.
There we go.
Hey kiddies, now it's summertime. You might be wondering about jumping in a pool. Now you heard that old joke where they put like ool and then they say, notice there's no pee in the pool. Let's keep it that way. Well, this new study, basically instead of ool, it's just L. And hopefully you'll notice there's no poo in the pool because, oh boy, hard to kill poop parasite that lurk in swimming pools are on the rise, the CDC warns. This is pretty gross. There is a germ that spread via fecal oral... I don't even want to read this. Germ spreads via your ass-to-mouth route and causes explosive, watery diarrhea that can last up to 3 weeks. Most victims pick up the infection from recreational water, such as swimming pools and water parks. I when I first got to this planet, I thought the pool was cool. I jumped in a couple times. But after I hung out with you humans, I've noticed that I would never go in a public pool ever again. I don't even like going in the fucking public ocean, because, you know, there's still people pooping in there, too. What is this thing called here? It's called the gastrointestinal parasite Cryptosporidium. I'm about to puke. Okay, let's see right here. So it's mostly kids fucking that don't know how to wipe their assholes, and they're in a pool, and then they're taking big gulps of water with their buttholes. Basically, it's a bunch of kids eating other kids' assholes. That's kind of what it's like, but just not very directly. An infected person, get this, can shed 100 million parasite eggs in one bout of diarrhea. And just drinking 10 or fewer of those eggs can lead to the infection. So if you really... I'm about to puke. In all, the CDC recorded 444 outbreaks involving 7,465 cases and 287 hospitalizations and 1 death from the parasite. They do say it's probably higher because most people do not call the CDC when they're taking shits for 3 weeks. I don't know, if I was shitting for 3 weeks, I would just call it quits. I'd like, yo, call the fucking grave digger over here, because I'm not making it out of this one alive. I hope you found that story uplifting or downshitting or whatever. I don't know. Zindu, bye.
That's really childish of you there, Zindu. Welcome back to Nick the Rat.
Welcome back to Nick the Rat.
So when you're blowing up fireworks tomorrow, which you might not be doing, or you might just be watching them, make sure you don't let a kid shit in your mouth. The weird thing about that story, though, is that the kids poop in the water and then they drink it and then they get the parasite. But how did the parasite get in the poop in the first place? Where did the poop parasite originate from? That makes me wonder. Because I don't know. You know what? I don't want to even think about it anymore. Let's play another song. We'll be right back. I gotta take a little bear break. Diamond Ace, untitled WIP demo. China. Progo, you're probably right there. You're probably right.
Hey, motherfucker.
Welcome back to Nick the Rat.
Welcome back. That was Diamond Ace, untitled WIP demo. All right. I'm just going to tell it to you now. Under George Washington's house is a crypt, okay? A crypt. And there slept Martha. Martha was a vampire, all right? She killed her previous husband. Found George Lawrence Weisherman. Saw he was a man of power. Sucked his blood out when he had a cold. Took over. And now we're being run by a vampiric race, okay? Every president since George Lawrence Weissenhauser has been a vampire, okay? Everybody always says lizard people or aliens, but you're wrong, okay? They're blood-sucking vampires. And it all started with Martha. Everybody thought she was a nice lady. Thought she fucking helped in the crowds and all the crops and all that shit. They had the slaves because Martha would suck on their blood. She would drain them of their blood. The bloodletting when he had a cold, that didn't happen. She sucked the blood out of him. He never had a cold. There was no bloodletting. She sucked all the blood out of his body. The coroners came. They found him dead. And then she helped the next president get elected. Probably some other German guy or something. And there you go. That's it, everybody. It's fucking crazy, I know. It's really insane, the things that people can get away with these days. But the fact that it's happening really should make you worry. By the way, I did an interview on the You Mind podcast. Been posting it. If you look for it's the letter U and the MIND and my name, you'll find it probably that way. A very deep diving interview. One of the best interviews you'll ever hear. It's going to blow your mind. And then fill it with cream.
Well,
yeah,
it wasn't that good. I mean, it was pretty good. It wasn't that good.
God damn it, Ducky.
Would you like me to gag him?
Yes, please.
So, I don't know. I haven't listened to any other of her shows. I'm distracting from your show right now, but yeah,
That's
she
fine.
seems like she's like a satanic furry, which is a weird mix.
She's not a furry.
Character comment.
She's in hell. I had an interview with somebody that was in hell.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
You never listened to the You Mind podcast?
Nope, that was my first listening to that. No, I thought she's funny. She's really
great.
funny, and you two had like a little slow to get going. I thought this is why I shouldn't be talking on a show. So
No, it was a little slow to
it
get going.
it got oh yeah, it got
You
really
got to
good.
warm up with your interviewer, Ducky. You can't just jump
Oh,
into
yeah.
the pool.
I know. Well, you can't. It depends on the pool.
Well, I guess you don't want to get that fecal matter. Everything starts a little slow. Okay. Her levels were a little off. I thought they were a little, but it's hard to get the levels right. It's getting hot down here in the sewer. Get this fucking tie off. Ugh. Can't breathe.
Hey, remind everybody what the number is. It's open lines, right? 917. What is it?
719. You know, I should kick you out of this room. You don't even know my fucking goddamn number, Ducky. 917 719. Wait, what is it?
5923.
5923. 5923. You ought to kick yourself out of this room.
917719592
I guess it is that. Okay, because Google sent that to me. I sometimes have to go back to it because I forget what it is. When I signed
Well,
up
if you're
for
not writing on every random wall you come across, you're not doing it right.
I come on every wall I see, and I usually try to write it out, but I don't have that much in me.
I've written your number on 3 walls.
I get the stick of the
one up kind of front a little bit.
That's good.
I pick and choose where I put your number.
I hope you write it in the bathroom a lot. I like bathroom phone calls. Maybe I have another voicemail or something. Holy shit! I got a donation. Oh, you're making me melt. Go listen to Hog Story. Hogstory.com. .net. I don't know the website. I just Googled Hog Story. Then again, I don't even know if that works. Let's see if Hog Story. If I just Google it, Hog Story.
.net.
It's .net. Hog Story just donated to me. 430. And you know what? Let me just call them right now. 430-201-4841. Let's give them a call.
You've reached Hog Story.
We are either on the phone or away from our desks. Please leave a voicemail.
And it will be played on the next show. Thank you.
Hog Story, I love you. This 4th of July, I want to blow my load all over you. I just want to make sweet love to Hog. I love you. All right, well, there's a voicemail for them. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Let's listen to Zindu. I think we should do Zindu.
Hoi hoi, Zindu. Yeah, this story got me all aroused and stuff, and oh boy, a woman was kicked off an airplane because she had pretty much her titties out. She was wearing a lacy shirt that was wide open, tons of cleavage. This woman's not bad looking, man. I saw the pictures, and let me tell you, I took off a couple times to it.
What's her name?
So you could see her nipples through it too, but she said that there was tape and nipple covers on. I don't know. And apparently, she was on an easy jet flight. Oh boy, very easy.
What's her name?
She was kicked off the plane. She was told to wear another shirt. The crew said that they didn't kick her off because of her titties. They kicked her off because she was being disruptive and mean and rude. She said that she was kicked off because of her titties, and they were being mean and rude to her. You know, this whole story is pretty fucking stupid. Why am I even reporting on it, other than the fact that I just wanted to let everybody know that I fucking cranked the meat jet off over this picture over here.
Whoa.
What was her name? Osborne. What is her? Harriet Osborne. Look her up. Go see her nipples.
Harriet.
They're clearly visible.
Sweet Harriet.
She got off the plane. It was in Spain, and then the Spanish people were like, why are these people so fucking uptight? It's just some fucking titties. They said that it was bad for the kids. I don't know. As a kid, I thought you humans sucked on those things when you're a kid. So it's not like really a fucking it's not really like weird. You know, kids know what titties are. Males and females all sucked on them. You know what I'm trying to say? Just trying to let you know that you should fucking let the titties out, okay? Well, then again, she was hot. I guess if she was like some ugly chick, I'd be like, yo, cover those fucking flappers up. You know what I'm trying to say? This is Sexist Hindu. Probably gonna get fired now, but whatever the fuck. I don't care. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I gotta pick up some fireworks. Tomorrow's, actually, it's almost pretty much right now. 4th of July, I gotta blow some shit up. I heard that's the tradition down here. I'm down. I'm fucking gonna blow some shit up. Bye.
Damn. If I was on a plane with some chick with her titties out, how would make it that'd be cool. Even if she wasn't the most beautiful chicken in the KFC bucket. I don't care. I'd even check out a dude's nipples too. Why not? If a dude's got impressive titties, show them off. Let me see them. Whatever. Let me see your goddamn fucking nipples. All right, let me just back away from the mic. Let me back away from the mic a little bit. I get excited really easily. Okay. We're talking about Martha Stewart's nipples, George Fausenhammer's rocket ship. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Oh yeah, George Washington. Did you know that George Washington's teeth weren't made of wood? They weren't made of wood. Made of ivory. He had ivory teeth. Now, you might be like saying, why the fuck did he have ivory teeth? It's because Martha Washington pulled his teeth out to make him a better vampire slave. Because he was trying to bite on her neck because she kept biting on his neck. And she was like, fuck you. And she pulled all of his teeth out. And then he got some good old ivory dentures or something like that. Yeah. Martha Stewart Washington, vampire mistress of Virginia. Also, the first capital wasn't Washington, D.C. The first capital was in New York City. They actually named Washington after Martha because of her psychic hypnotic powers. Maybe we have a fast blast, a gas blast? It's really blowing my mind here. All right, here we go. Nick, we do have another gas blast here. It goes like this here. Nick, this is Bethany. Oh, Bethany. I don't think Bethany ever gas blasted me before. Is it the same Bethany that calls me usually? I don't know. Let's read on and find out here. I just wanted to say that I couldn't call. It's got to be her. Yeah, Bethany calls me a lot. Sounds really hot. Like if Bethany was on an airplane and her titties popped out, I would be fine with that. She's probably got a great set of tits. Ooh, okay, sorry. I'm getting a little excited here. Nick, this is Bethany. I just wanted to say that I couldn't call you tonight because I'm shooting bottle rockets out of my ass. I met this French guy who's into revolutions, and I told him ain't no revolution like an American revolution. He threatened to cut off my head. I told him it already was. I hope I don't shoot a stream of shit out with these bottle rockets. Wish me luck. Love, Bethany. Well, if you stream, if you poop, shoot. Don't aim for mouths, because you might got parasitic crypto eggs up your butt, okay? That's gross. That's fucking gross. All right, everybody, we need to listen to another song right now because I'm about to fucking puke all over the place. This song actually is, wait. This is my trigger song. Emmanuel Houndo, Dark Horse by Katy Perry, a violin cover. What the fuck is this? That was some shit right there. So I fondled my microphone. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. It is we're deep now. We're deep in the show. We're learning George Washington was a lizard person alien killed by a vampire who was actually German and his own brother, possibly a clone, that died of a cold, had ivory fangs, and enslaved America. That makes me want to blow shit up too. You know, maybe that's why we probably blow stuff up on the 4th of July, because it's kind of frustrating. It's pretty frustrating. Do we listen to this into?
Hi, this is Zindu. Come back to you with more news. Well, we reported earlier on the Mama asteroid that flew by Earth, and people were saying, fucking UFO, not a UFO. Well, it turns out July 2nd was National UFO Day. So there you go. That's probably why this was in the news, because fucking it's National UFO Day. On a more interesting tip for that day, there was a ranking. There was like a survey says which states saw the most UFOs. Now, you might think it was Roswell, New Mexico, or somewhere in Nevada, but no. New Mexico came in 8th on the list, and Nevada was 13th. So, the fewest UFO sightings: Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama. All these southern states. It seems like the UFOs are not in the south. They seem to be much more north. Apparently, nobody saw me come flying in because I didn't even see New York on this list. But let's go through the top 5 places where you could spot a UFO. Number 5 starts with an M and ends in Ain. Maine. Okay, let's just go through the fucking list. We don't have to fucking do some weird word rhyming thing. What is this? I don't get paid enough for this bullshit. Okay. Number 4, Alaska. Number 3, Vermont. Number 2, Montana. And the number 1 state where people report seeing UFOs, Washington State. Yeah, that's where all the fucking nuts live, I heard. Dvorak, you fucking... I wonder if you ever saw anything up there. Anyway, it's a quick little update there for you. July 2nd was UFO Day, so if you missed it, then I feel bad. It comes around once a year, don't worry. It'll be here next year. And there's your list, everybody. So go outside, look to the skies, and don't believe your eyes. This is Zindu, and I've got thunder thighs. Ha! Oh! Ah, oh!
Moo. All right, everybody. We're coming close to the end of the show, but the thing is, even though Hog's Story did fucking become the number 1 producer today, and these fireworks are making me really feel patriotic, even though they're Chinese. China made them first, right? Didn't they? We need to play a couple more advertisements. What is it? Is this a... We gotta play some advertisements. We'll be right back, and then we're gonna wrap this up nice and tight. Advertisements.
Have you ever been searching online and come across the perfect dildo, but you can't buy it because your credit is all gone? Well, now you could use our new app from Shitty Bank. Take pictures of your cash to make purchases online instead. Shitty Bank Money Scanning App. When it comes to online checkout, nothing can be easier than emailing retailers pictures of your money. For $69.99, this app can be yours. Take pictures of your money to make purchases today.
Pictures of money is not legal tender and is not accepted within any of the 196 countries on planet Earth. You might be arrested if you attempt to use this app. The Dark Sewer Network also enforces a strict no-refund policy.
Happy 4th of July. Looks like we have more sales coming up right now.
So we brought you down here into the sewer to get an honest opinion about our new 2017 Sewer Mobile. You are not an actor and wasn't paid to be brought down here. We just want everybody to know that. This is a complete, honest view of the 2017 Sewer Mobile. But I want to tell you, as I take off this duct tape and gag, that this car is 100% environmentally friendly.
Fuck was that? Alright.
Feel it.
Man, what are you drinking tonight, Ducky?
drinking some beers. Oh shit! There goes my car.
That's your ride? That's your fucking... Are you blowing up anything today? Tomorrow?
Not yet, no.
Would you probably got like a garage full of fucking fireworks though, don't you?
No. I'd have to, man. I live in a weird part of the United States where everybody around me spends thousands of dollars on that shit. So, yeah, I'll just be chilling out tomorrow night, man.
Oh, so
Maybe
you're gonna mooch. You're a firework moocher.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna hang out outside, getting drunk, getting high.
And people would be like, "Hey, you want to light this off?" And you'd be like, "Yeah, I'll light that shit." Are you gonna blow anything up though? Or are you gonna actually light it?
Yeah, maybe. I feel a little bit bad about something happened today, so yeah, I might have to burn one for.
Are you okay?
For one of my lost. I hope so.
Oh man, you lost somebody?
Yeah, it was a bad day. Like everything was cool up until like 5 p.m.
That sucks, man.
I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
It's sometimes you lose things and people. They're still there with you. They're there. They're not like they're there, but they're there. They're there. Is that why they say they're there? Like they're there? No, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Maybe. I'm talking about like this girl I work with. She's my well, I don't want to get into details, but she's my assistant, right, at the office. And they fired her without even consulting me. And now I'm pissed, so I think I'm gonna quit this fucking.
Dude, I'm thinking that somebody
Why
died
are we talking
on
about
you.
this?
I thought somebody
Your
died.
show, not my show.
I'm like,
nobody died. No, nobody died.
I'm thinking that like you had like a dead friend or something. I'm feeling bad for you.
I'm
Like they
sorry, man. Yeah.
Okay, fired's
I
bad
got
too.
you.
Fired's not. It's not good. Yeah.
No, I
that
do
sucks.
feel bad though. I feel fucking horrible right now. But yeah, it's your show. Go. Whatever it is. Sorry,
Okay,
man.
look, no, it's
Sorry,
fine.
I derailed the whole. God.
It's fine. It's fine. They're gonna replace her with a German person named Freudenschnauzer, and you'll not even realize it's a different person.
Right. Like a month from now, I'll be like, everything's great. Like
Everything's
I can't
cool.
even recognize the difference.
Freudenschnauzer. Do you know what that would be?
What does that mean?
That would be incredible original mix, big room house EDM inspired by Hardwell by Kami.
Let's go!
Woo!
Black slim suits with new super sewer band, son. Fuck you.
Incredible.
back with NickTheRad.com at the radio. That's us. Okay. Tonight we learned a lot. We learned that Ducky's friend was fired, not killed. We learned that George was a German guy who started the Illuminati, who had a crypt under his house, whose wife murdered him and sucked his blood out to set up the New World Order. That was the first of the order of the Illuminati, and there's satanic rituals going on in the Washington Monument, and the cherry trees were cut down because George liked pumpkin pie better. And so much more. And slavery sucks, but we're slaves to time because that's all that rules us. Thank you. Okay. Do we have any other gas blast? Maybe. Learned so much tonight about everything. It looks like we have more gas blast. We also learned Hog's story. Make sure to take your shirt off on airplanes. That's what I'm talking about. It's very much education. Very much so. Okay, okay, here we go. This looks like our last gas blast. Hey, Nick. Mike again. Oh, you mother... Okay, yeah. Oh, actually, you wrote, yes, I know, I'm sorry. But wee doggy, I'm hammered. God bless this country. Uncle Bob just got here. I'm gonna stick a lady finger up his ass and set that fucker off. Dare me, I'll do it. I'm not going to dare you to stick some chick's finger up your fucking uncle's ass. That's incestual. That's like rape. That's fucking horrible. Don't do that shit. Leave them alone, okay? If you're gonna be a fucking drunken asshole, don't involve other people, okay? Stop. Stop it. We got one more Zindu. Let's fucking wrap this up. Let's go home. Let's have a fucking vacation.
Hey everybody, this is Zindu. Before I get out of here and blow shit up, I'm gonna put a cherry bomb in Nick's toilet bowl. It's gonna be fun.
Fact check true.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that on the air. Alright, Nick, if your toilet blows up, it wasn't me. Before I go, I'm gonna leave you with this little creepy story here. The title of the story is Indian Man 20 wakes up at his own funeral after being pronounced dead by doctors. Indian man, his name was Mohammed Furkan. That's a great name. Mr. Furkan. Furkan man, yo. Fuck your Furkan. Okay, northern city of, India, Lucknow. It was, Lucknow. Wow. This is Furkan Lucknow. This is getting really strange. Either way. Okay, so he's at his funeral, and bam, he starts breathing and wiggling around. They put him on a ventilator. Well, this story gets a little bit stranger, though, because apparently he was in an accident. They don't even say what the fucking accident was. Maybe he ate some bad Indian food, and it could knock you out like that. So after his accident, and he was in the hospital unconscious or whatever, the family paid $10,000 so far. Then they were like, oh, we ran out of money. And as soon as they said they ran out of money, the doctors came up to him and was like, I'm sorry, your son is dead. He probably wasn't dead. They just couldn't afford to pay them, so they fucking slapped him in a box and were going to throw him in the ground. I don't know how they're going to pay for him anymore anyway. Like, how do you get on this ventilator? Like, do you have a GoFundMe or something? Or do you get better health care after you're dead? I don't know. Strange story. Strange week. I'll be back again next week. I hope Nick doesn't fuck the show up, so he still has listeners. But if he does a good job, we'll be back next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe tomorrow, and put a cherry bomb in Nick's toilet. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, anyway, Zindu out by haha. 4th of July, baby, I love it. Yeah!
Leave my... Leave my fucking toilet alone, Zindu. Okay? If you fucking blow my toilet up while I'm taking a shit and fucking stick a cherry bomb in there and blow it up for the 4th of July, I'll be very upset with you. I think that's the end of the show, everybody. I really don't know where else we can...
Yeah, just play something cool, man.
I'm gonna play something cool. I got a good song. Okay. I don't know. You might like it. Ducky, would you like to end the show? Do you know how to end the show? I wonder if you know the proper way to end the show.
From east of the Rockies, west of the 80s, over and out from the bottom of the barrel to the top of the mountain. This is Ducky signing out, and good night to all.
Good night, America. Happy birthday. Romero Felix de Cruz. What?
Yeah.
You're fucking it up now.
Shit.
Sit back. Sit back. Thank you. Yes. You're supposed to just say good night, America. Do you want to say good night, America?
Good night, America.
Negro Prison Blues and Song, Old Alabama.
out of here. I'll see you tomorrow.